Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. Hope life is treating you better, and I hope you're staying safe, guys. This invented lab designed COVID-19 is real, okay? So just don't forget, stay safe. You know, it's actually funny making this video because you know, I find it very interesting. The reason why I decided to make this video is just to point out the flaws in our perception between the continental Africans and the African Americans. And there's a video I made, I just haven't posted it, where I was talking about how these, those long debates people were having on YouTube that ended up going for some of them 8 hours, 10 hours of just talking nonsense, in my opinion, because there was no outcome out of that. And it was just pretty much continental Africans going at continental Africans and African Americans going at each other, pointing out their flaws. But one group thinks they're better. No one is better, guys, and those kind of discussions needs to come to an end. We need to focus more on what's gonna empower us. Okay? Believe it or not, we need each other. Because sometimes I get this. Just some people are just dumb. But to those people who are dumb, this is the video for you. Okay? Those people who like to say, oh, they just want us for our money. Those people who like to say, oh, where would your YouTube be if it wasn't for African Americans? Those people, that group of African Americans, this video is for you. Because here's the thing. Go Black just did an interview with a lady known as called Gladys in Tanzania. But I'm hearing this same story in Rwanda. I've heard it in Kenya. I've heard it in Zambia, where African Americans are going to this real estate. Gladys, actually, you can go up on Go Black. She talks about two things. Some people are ripping off people pretending to be the agents or the landowners for some houses in Africa. So when the African American people in America try to contact them, they pay them the money and everything, only to show up and find out that they're not the owner. That's one of them. But then there's another thing that's happened. These are just scams, the way they're scamming people. This time it's African American, because you guys like to complain with taxi drivers. Oh, the taxi drivers, he ripped me off. $1, $2. Now, you guys are ripping off these people big numbers. These are not $1, $2 kind of rip-off kind of money. You're ripping these people off with big numbers. Okay? Some of you guys are going there, rent a house, and then you start sub-renting the house to the incoming people. You're not even living there. So you rent a house for $20, maybe a week, $20. Let's just give an example. And then when you have your African American friends come through, you charge them $40 a week. And then when the agent goes to see the house, they find there's a different person at the house. When the agent goes to to inspect the house, say, and then they're going, well, what are you doing here? Oh, no, we've just rented the house from this person. But you are doing that without even letting the owners know, without letting the agents know. You see? You are not angels either. You are not saints either. So let's stop this crap. If anything, you are ripping off more money from these people than the taxi driver you people like to complain about. Okay? And then some of you, this is the one I've heard a lot of people complaining about. Most of you guys obviously are trying to live off YouTube when you move to Africa, right? So what you are doing is You tell real estate agent to show you some houses. So they take you in their car, paying their fuel, when you know for sure, you ain't gonna rent any of their houses. And they drive you sometimes 2-3 hours away from the city to go and show you these houses. And they bring you back. You know in your heart that you only did this so you can make videos for YouTube. Okay? You can't even pay them a cent. You can't even pay them a cent. At least pay for fuel. Say, thank you. And most of them would do it if you told them in advance. Where you go, okay, I want to make some videos for YouTube to show the people out there the houses in Africa. And then you make a discussion. If you can take me, I'll pay for fuel. I'll even buy you lunch or something like that. But no, because your mentality is scamming these people. You take a free ride. You don't pay for anything. You post the videos on YouTube. YouTube pays you money. Well, these people, the so-called poor Africans, just paid for your fuel for a 2-3 hour journey. Okay? And then, because this is what happens, white people ain't doing that. White people show up, they take them to see the houses, white people rent the houses. So next time, if a white person get treated better than you, and then you start complaining, they treating us worse than, no, because you are treating them worse than the white person is treating them. Watch Go Black to Africa's interview with Gladys. The lady looks genuine, and she's mad. She's not the only person I've heard this from. I've even heard it firsthand from my own people in Zambia. Facing the same thing, where you guys are going there to make videos. You let these people take you in their car, drive you around for a long time, when you know the whole time you're not going to rent any of their houses. But these poor Africans are doing that, and now they have to go and buy fuel. Remember, they're not getting money in dollars like you. So you guys who like to go on these YouTubes and complain about, I got the taxi driver scammed me. Listen, you are scamming Africans more than Africans are scamming you. Because you know the value of the dollar. You know. If they scam you, they scam you out of $1. If you scam them of $100. Who's scamming more? Let's stop this nonsense. This focus on complaining about taxi drivers. And the thing is, the taxi drivers will rip you off anywhere. I've been around the world. Taxi driver ripped me off when I went in the Pacific Islands, a place called Nomia. Same thing in Vanuatu. Same thing happened when I got to Perth. My first time in Perth before I knew the city. Everywhere I've gone, I've been ripped off. I was in France, same thing. I got ripped off. Taxi drivers. It's not just Africans, but you guys like to make it look like, Africans are targeting you and ripping you off. BS. Stop it. Let's stop it. Both sides. No group are saints. African Americans, you ain't saints. Caribbean Americans, you ain't saints. British Africans, you ain't saints. Continental Africans, you are not saints. So why do we keep focusing on this rubbish? Why? Here is what the new phrase I want everyone to start using. Cooperation over competition. Let's stop abusing each other and focus on what's going to empower all African groups all over the world. If we focus on that, if we can spend 8 hours every Saturday morning talking about how we're going to work together, we're actually going to progress. But if we don't, and this is where other people take advantage of us, because we don't cooperate. We like to compete. This is why it's much easier for an outsider to come and tempt a black person to kill someone like Thomas Sankara, someone like what's his name? Someone like the Black Messiah, Fred Hampton. It's easier. Someone like Tupac, someone like Biggie, they keep out their own people. It's much easier to get this done if we focus on competing. Cooperation. When we cooperate, we organize. Even the mafia are more organized and better organized than some of these African governments. Some of these legitimate groups, anywhere, black groups, you know, whether it's the NAACP or something like that. The mafia are better organized. You know, cooperation over competition, people. Let's focus on that. Thank you for watching this video. And please, stay tuned. I got some really, really good information that's come up in my next video. I'm gonna collaborate with one of my subscribers who's in Ghana, and they're gonna tell me a lot about buying land in Ghana and what to expect. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.